I don't know when I began to feel like this. I can't remember when I began to think this way. I think it was when nothing seemed to make sense anymore. Expectations weren't met, and the cruel realities of life were revealed. Now, I'm sure a good doctor of the mind would have a field day here, taking me apart, like they tried to do in Northern Ireland and Iraq. But some things need evidential proof and explaining. Fact. That unfeeling and logical maker of decision. Well, the fact is, I would have been king. I would have been king if my ancestors had not been put to death. My grandfather used to tell a story of how we were descended from royal blood. That many centuries ago a power struggle led to the obliteration of our bloodline. Almost totally, except for a single strand that escaped and prospered, or as much as they could until the king took everything for himself. Everything gone in a flash. The only thing left, the facade of a good name, behind which stood only debt and humiliation. That feeling of betrayal has also followed down through the bloodline. A great family reduced to what? Eking out a living at the coalface while his progeny sit at the high table. I ask you, where is my high table? Where is the table that belonged to us, to me? I would have ruled. I would have ruled with compassion and humility. I would have been loved by my people, for that is all a king should ever want, to be loved by his people. I remember how we used to go on patrol into the deserted towns and villages. All we ever saw were people looking for a sign, for a leader to show them the way, to show them how to be loved. It was missing from their lives, and I feel it here in this country too. Long, drawn, empty faces, looking for a reason to exist, a sign. And just as a man knows when he's ready to settle down and do the right thing, just as a man knows when it's time to change the direction of his life, so does he know when it's time to reveal his true colors. That time is now. I have heard the voices of my ancestors in my head and in my dreams. They ask of me just one thing, that I regain the honor that was ours, the honor that was mine. The reveal to the people will be epic, it will be savage, and it will be just. They will not see it coming, but will know it to be good and righteous. To purge is to cleanse, and after so many centuries there is much cleansing to do. And as the bodies begin to fall, for the impostorship of bloodlines cannot be allowed to continue, the people shall realize the truth. It will be a feeling from within. that sense of belonging shall return to them. They shall know who they are, why they are here, and that they are loved. I am going to kill the king. He shall know what it is to lose everything. There will be nothing left. The bloodlines will be cut, cauterized and realigned to how they should have always been. Knighted and noble, all will be removed. And when the guillotines have run dull and the hangman weary, only then shall we consider ourselves cleansed. The royal house shall be rebuilt in my name, and the seat of power transferred back to its rightful place. The ink on paper has barely dried, and I have only just begun.